and you can literally mesh two socks together to make a football.
100% passes! 100% passes!
So I remember a few Leeds United coaches came because they was doing some sort of initiative just to kind of coach players, and literally, you know, everyone got really excited. They took us through just little one, you know, just like nothing kind of special. But it was myself, Ashley, someone called Justin. I'm sure Justin as well. We all got kind of pointed out as like, oh, these like guys are pretty good. So let's kind of see what these guys have got. But you know, I didn't go to any of the advanced training because at that time, so we're like talking late 80s or so now. My parents were all about education, so football was just a hobby, just a pastime. So, and of course I was too young to be, you know, I was too young to drive, or to get other people to kind of take me. So I missed out on that opportunity. But you know, I was, you know, always like playing. I was always being involved with any kind of sports day as well. So swimming, running, you know, anything to do with sports, I was there. You know, I think I would say I was probably, thinking about it now, but most athletic guy in the school at the you know, I could do anything, even play chess. I could even play chess. You know, I was literally the chess champion in our primary school. So anyway, I'm just trying to think now. Literally that time passed, and yeah, you know, we would play football in, you know, in our street, and something that we used to do is I used to live on an estate called Oatlands, and across the road, the estate across the road was called the Serviers. So maybe once every month or so, the bigger kids would literally, and again, don't forget, this is without mobile phones, without any kind of telecommunication. Like the older kids would literally get a game going. So it'd be Oatlands versus the Serviers, or Oatlands versus the Carltons, or Serviers versus the Carltons. We had all different estates, and like every estate had had some decent footballers. So maybe once every month, word will get around that Oatlands are versing the Serviers, or Serviers are versing the Carltons, or whatever it is. And we used to go to this five-a-side pitch. Was it a five-a-side pitch at the time? Was it five-a-side? I can't remember, actually. I don't think it was a five-a-side pitch. I don't think it was built back then. We used to go to the university. We used to go to the Leeds University, and they've got just fields in Hyde Park. And we should just play. Just play. And, you know, just play. I can't remember what the scores were. It was, you know, like 11-20 or something like that. For the life of me, I cannot remember where we used to rank. But we used to probably rank pretty well, because I was with the Oatlands. Ashley was with the Oatlands. I think Carlton's had some decent players, I believe. Serviers were just, you know, they were just rough. But again, you know, you knew that you still had to win your battles. So yeah, so that's what we used to do, you know, and it was just great fun, you know. You just play, literally play. So my own personal development, I used to always in terms of kick-ups, I could have used like the wall as my aid. So I'd kind of play kick-ups or like, practice my control against the wall. And I'd do it for a couple of hours. I didn't think of it as training. I just thought because I just love football so much. So I had to do that. The other thing that we used to do, my brother and I, when no one used to be in the house, we used to have these. Do you know how easy? No, not easy. Do you know how football mad we are? So every time parents used to go shopping or whatever, we used to take 2 socks, and you can literally mesh 2 socks together to make a football, or like make a ball which is probably about the same size of a tennis ball. And we used to use the radiator as the goal. And there was a way how our house was positioned, or literally how furniture was positioned. We could have had like a makeshift wall, and then you had to literally bend it over the wall and try and score. So we all used to take, well, my brother and I used to take 10 shots each, and we used to do this for hours on end, just hours, and some of like the shots were like top corner, some of the shots were like bottom right, some of the like sometimes that the keeper would actually make a great save. We should do this for hours. Thinking about it now again, this is just improving your skill and your touch, because we should just, these like balls are tiny, so getting it up and over something and curling it in, it is a skill. So we should do that. And then of course I moved to middle school, and I don't know what age that was from, but yeah, I was how old was I? 9, 10. I don't. So we used to have primary school, middle school, and high school. I think middle school was from 9 till 10, 11, 12, 13. Probably till 13, 14 maybe. I can't remember. So I went to a school called St. Matthew's, and I think this is probably where my football education kind of came into its own.
Percent